VTUK.
It's him.
So
Everything here
yeah,
is both.
if you kind of unmute it now, then hopefully when we go live, I'll find out whether or not the audio's going.
Yes, we are both coming through.
Both of us.
Yeah, we obviously started talking before the intro finished, but
Okay, so
I can hear us
that's
both.
fine. So when we're live, we can.
Yeah,
The audio's all sorted then. Yeah.
yeah. When we actually go live, then you
Yeah.
can say.
Okay, so when we
you
go
normally
live, it'll be
say.
good evening and welcome to episode 326 of Vape Talk UK. So kind of like that, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be it.
That'll be it. Right, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So in this episode, we have not got any content whatsoever. We are going to make it up as we go along, as per normal.
Yep.
So, yeah, there we go. That's it.
Yeah.
I've run out.
Happy New Year,
Happy New Year, everybody. It's 2023.
2023.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, it's 2023. It's a Tuesday. It's Vape Talk UK.
So you've clearly turned into a. So you've been spent a lot of time listening to American disc jockeys over Christmas, then.
Yeah, basically, I've been listening to. I've been watching Channel 5. So
Right.
it kind of links to something that you've got later, but yeah, that kind of thing, basically.
See, watching Channel 5, that's always the problem.
Watching Channel 5, yeah. Mind you, is it? No, hang on, let me get this the right way around. I think it's Sunday where you've got basically my Sundays are taken up. Channel 5, sit there, Columbo Day. Just sit there, watch Columbo. Yeah, and Saturday, Murder She Wrote Day.
See, I don't need that because I actually own the box set of Columbo
No.
DVDs. Yeah.
Really?
But 40 quid.
Really?
40 quid, HMV, you can get the whole lot.
Bargain. Right, I know what I'm getting my wife
And
for
then
her
you
birthday.
don't have to worry about adverts.
No, this is true. Yeah.
But the best thing about Columbo is you can put it on, watch the first 5 minutes, you then know who's done it, and if you fall asleep and have a nap while it's on,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter because you never miss anything. It's
It
brilliant.
is one of the only detective series where you actually know who did it before every single episode.
It is the perfect nap TV program,
Yeah.
without doubt. But I would never nap during it because Peter Falk is too good.
He is. And didn't realise that he actually did have a glass eye.
Yeah, I read his autobiography. It was pretty interesting autobiography, actually.
I haven't actually read that, but I'm going, as if I've read it. It's really good,
Yeah.
but no, I haven't. But
One thing, I'm not a great book reader, but that's one of the few I have read.
okay. I've got William Shatner's autobiography beside my bed. I haven't read that either.
I'm assuming somebody wrote that for him.
I have no idea.
Everything else with his name on it was written by somebody else. So
Okay, fair dues.
he had a whole book series that was turned into a TV series that was like William Shatner something or other.
Okay.
And it was written by other people.
All right, fair enough. Just got his name on it. So basically, he employed somebody else to write it for him, and went, right, this is mine because I got Fred to do it for me, and I paid Fred to do it for me. So it's my work.
This is my team created this novel, but it's under my name.
I should have done that when I was. Does that count? I know you can do that at university. You can go on. There's websites you can go on, put your assignment title in, and pay, and somebody will write your essay for you.
You can now, yeah. Didn't have it in my day, but you can.
No, you couldn't in my day, but yeah. Well, Mrs. did mine for me. It's fine. So,
Hold on a minute.
wait,
You got to bear in mind the statute of limitations.
statute of limitation. No, all of my assignments were all my own work. Obviously, that previous statement was just for comic effect for the show.
Yeah,
Obviously.
this channel and program is a complete satirization.
It is any similarities to events, living or dead, is entirely
Coincidental.
That's the one. And no animals were harmed in the filming of this live broadcast.
Wow. Don't know that.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah. I'll say that beaver we were looking at earlier didn't last too long, but
Yeah. Well. Okay.
yeah.
So it was quite.
People are going to be wondering about that now, and we know what it is, and we know it's not dirty, but they would think otherwise. You've all
Really?
got filthy.
Am I sorry? Sorry, is that my different
Yeah.
beaver? Was I on the wrong website?
Yeah, well, you were in the chat with me at the time, so I don't want you looking at that sort of stuff when you're chatting to me.
Ah,
But,
no, I wasn't. No.
Always close the second window just in case you have to share one. That's the way you do it.
Yeah.
I suppose you're not employed, so it's not going to be like, was it? There was some bloke who worked for a council or bank or something who got during the pandemic.
Yeah.
He was on a Zoom call.
Yeah.
For some reason, was watching porn at the same time, whacking one out, and got caught.
Ew. Ew.
Yeah. Yeah, Google it. It'll be in the news somewhere. But yes, during the pandemic, somebody got caught on a
Live stream.
Zoom call. No, on a Zoom call while doing that. I mean, people live streaming doing it. People have forgot to turn their cameras off before now, so they've ended their stream, and the camera's in their bedroom, and then the stream's still going. And then a couple of hours later, this bloke or woman was with their significant other in the bedroom. But luckily, one of their moderators ended the stream before they got banned. But yeah, that has happened before.
It's like no. What happened was the moderator went in and went, no. This bit's pay-per-view. Yeah, quickly firewall.
Yeah, they just hit the
stream running.
They just hit the switch to OnlyFans button.
Yeah, that's the one.
And that was
Switch the stream.
Yeah, the switch streams, all good. Yeah, never crossing the streams. Be careful of that. That's a completely different website.
Oh yeah. No. Never cross the streams.
Well, we have people. Sorry, about 5 minutes ago, we had people watching us before we went on a tirade. But shall we say a quick hello to a few of them?
Wait, we've shit. What, we've got people watching?
Yes,
Really?
there are people. They've got 10. We're in double digits.
No way.
We are in double digits on YouTube, and it's me in Twitch. So
And it's you.
is it on Twitch? VTUK UK. People watching 1.
Really?
That's me.
Okay, I haven't even turned on Twitch. To be fair.
Yeah, so let's have a quick hello to the people who have turned up. So we've got Mr. Mick Blizzard, hello sir.
Hello.
We've got Apocryphal Zoomer, good evening. Mr. Intense, hello there. Free Ride Vapor, good evening. Vapor Queen Becky, hello. Graham, good evening. We've got Gareth Martin in. We've got Grateful Ant, and that's everyone at the moment, I think. Yes. Oh no, we've got Murray Robertson just sneaked in there at the bottom, and that's
Murray.
Who we have
Murray.
over there. Yes.
It's Murray.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah. We've got somebody watching from Europe, which is very nice. Apocryphal Zoomer is saying hello from Dublin.
From Dublin. Okay, I was going to
international.
say, got someone watching from Europe. Technically. Yeah, let's not get into that one.
All right, sorry.
It's like having Martin back.
Oh, sorry, I'll rephrase that. We've got
Still in Europe. Yeah, we know.
I'll
We're
rephrase
still
that. We've got somebody watching in the EU.
in the European Union.
Yeah.
That's the one. There you go.
And Vape Talk UK
Mind
has
you,
just said hello in Twitch.
I don't speak Europe, so how? That's quite impressive. Always find this, people in Europe can understand what we're saying.
Well, it's because we did a lot of colonising back in the day.
Is that legal?
A grey area.
Oh, okay.
Kind of frowned upon these days.
Oh, right. Okay, fine. Having said that, aren't they trying that in parts of Europe at the moment?
Don't go there. As soon as I said that, I thought I'm not going to say that. But there you go. You went straight into it.
Yeah, guy. I went there. I saw it and just.
I mean, that fair enough. We were just returning the favour because obviously European countries have been coming over to England and fucking us for several centuries anyway.
Yeah.
So the Vikings had a go, Romans had a go at it. So,
yeah.
Fair enough. Equal opportunities.
Okay. So how's your Christmas been, mate?
How's my Christmas been?
Yeah.
It was all right actually. I went down to visit the family. I went down early, so I had an extended stay there, which it's funny because I spend a lot of the time on my own in my flat.
Okay.
When I'm around people for extended periods of time, after about 2 days, my brain's like, I need a break from this. But after I got over the 2-day hump, I was fine. Then I got used to being around human beings again, so it's fine.
People
being around other people, even if it's just my family, it's still like other people. But yeah, it's like it took me like half a day to remember to lock the loo door and stuff like that. So.
Loo door. Yeah. Sorry, I heard new door, but
no,
new door.
Lock the loo door and stuff like that.
That makes sense.
It was quite nice being in somewhere with carpets for a change, though. I enjoyed.
Did you
that.
actually remember to put the toilet seat down? That's the question.
I just left it down.
You just okay.
Yeah, I just sat down every time I went in there. It's easier. So.
Okay.
Saves you having to remember then.
Fair enough. Yeah, true enough, I suppose. Yeah.
But yes, no. Christmas was nice. I said this was obviously the last few years have been weird. This was the first like normalist Christmas. So it was good. Did the travelling. Obviously managed to dodge all the train strikes and everything. So
well done.
That's why I went down early and came back late.
Yeah, my daughter was going. She so complained this morning. She's having to go to college by bus.
Oh.
Yeah. 20-minute train ride. Well, 15-minute train ride turns into an hour and 10 minutes on the bus.
Ow.
She's like, yeah, don't like the bus. And yeah, okay, yeah, but it's cheaper. Yeah, but hey ho.
It's cheaper, but at some point you have to do the. Not at that age you don't, because you've got nothing but time at that age. But as you get a bit older, you start weighing up the time to cost ratio, and you work out how much is my time worth. But
I'll be honest with you.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. If I was given the option, it was like, I'll pay a couple of quid extra and go on the train, because it literally is get on the train, get off. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, but the trains weren't running, were they? I'm guessing.
But no. Yeah, she literally opened the app and went, I can't book any trains. Really? That's a surprise. They're on strike until a week on Friday.
Yeah. Isn't it? Yeah, it's today, tomorrow, and then the weekend, I think, something like that.
Today, tomorrow, Friday and Saturday, and some of the drivers are striking on Thursday, or the conductors, or someone else is striking related to the trains is striking on Thursday, which means the next train she can book is Sunday. She literally went, when's the next train that I can get? And it went, Sunday. It was like, oh, right, okay. So that's when the next train to Barnsley's going. Just, if you need it, the next train to Barnsley isn't happening until Sunday.
I thought up there they only had one train a week anyway.
Yeah. Occasionally one a week, one a fortnight. It takes both. It takes both of them. Usually, they're usually there at the same time.
It's like they do in India. You pay half price if you're willing to sit on the roof.
It's free if you jump on the back as it pulls out. Yeah.
Special carriage. But yeah, exactly. But no. Christmas was good. Yeah, all very nice. Shall I do what I'm vaping on?
Oh yeah, what are you vaping on, mate?
Shall I do that? Shall we go for that? We may as well.
Is it a vaping show that we're doing or something?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the V stands for actually, but yeah.
Is it
I'm sure we can come up with something else.
vaguely?
Oh God! No, we've already got that one
Okay.
elsewhere.
Yeah, I'm not going there either.
Right. I will start with. I have something new and shiny today that arrived today.
You've had vape mail.
I've had my first vape mail of the year.
Hang on a minute. It was bank holiday yesterday, and it arrived today.
Yeah.
Literally, you couldn't have had anything through the post any quicker.
No.
New
Fair
Year.
enough. I ordered it before last week, so yeah. But yes,
That's a very good looking thing, that actually.
it actually looks even better in the camera. I mean, it looks good in the hand, but it looks even classier in the camera because you can see it's gold and purple.
Oh, okay. It kind of looks bronze to
bronze to brown.
yeah.
On here, but yeah, and the back's got purple threading in it, and they've sort of like bronzed up the pleather, and it is the Unibox by Oxford.
Another Oxford product.
But I have actually now purchased an Oxford product. I did obviously.
Okay.
The main reason I did that is because, as people here will know, we got given some free shit at Expo to do a review type thing on, and we all liked it. And since then, Chana's bought some Oxford stuff, Jimmy's bought something from Oxford, and so now I have as well. But I was a tight bastard. I picked this up in the Evolution vaping sale, and if you haven't looked at it yet, have a look. They have got a stonking sale going on at the minute.
It's better than Black Friday because I bought the Velocity in Black Friday, and it's even cheaper now than it was in Black Friday.
Yeah, exactly. So this was the total sum of £14.99.
Parking.
And it takes an 18650 battery. It's got all of the modes you could ever want on it. You can change the color of the screen and everything. And yeah, for now, the reason I picked this up,
it reminds me of the Aspire. No, I'm saying Phoenix. I don't mean Phoenix. That one.
The Phoenix.
Okay, I did mean the Phoenix. Yeah, there you go.
Mm.
Actually,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know which. Yeah, they're both cool.
But they have got a stonking sale on the minute, and there was so much stuff on there that I was going to buy. But the reason I didn't just buy this for the sake of buying it, even though I could have done. The reason I bought this is because my favorite mod of all time, rest in peace, the Tesla We 85 watt. I got it out to take away with me for Christmas, and it wouldn't read the atomizer anymore.
What?
So I mean, let's be fair, it's had a good life.
It's done. Yeah, you've had your money's worth out on it, mate.
Bless it, it have had good. But I was very sad, and so I thought I didn't need to get a mod to replace it, but I wanted to.
Okay.
And so for the price, I got that, and I'm like, fair enough. I've had this literally less than 12 hours. But so far for $14.99, I'm very happy with it.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah. What mod can you get for $14.99? Let's be fair.
This isn't an expensive Atty, and the Atty costs more than $14.99.
Yeah.
So for $14.99 for a mod that you can put an 18650 battery in, and it's
what's full price on that? Somewhere between round about the 40.
I think it's about 35-40 quid. I think was the full price on it. But it's
it's too expensive to start with.
You've got something in your hand. There's some weight to it, but it's lighter than the Phoenix. But having said that, the Phoenix is made out of granite, So
Oh, okay.
that's always a heavy mod. But this just, yeah, it's not a heavy mod. But yeah, I was just like that. It was just like, okay then. So yeah, so I picked that up. But yeah, some of the stuff in there, I did notice on there they've got the now the Minikin V3, £15.
How much
£15.
for a Minikin?
Minikin V3, and it's got a lovely blue one there. I nearly bought it, but I never used dual battery mods, so I
Oh,
didn't bother. Because I used to have a Minikin V2,
yeah.
and I think I gave it away to someone at some point because I never used dual battery mods because I don't sub own myself.
Okay.
So yeah, but that just I wanted it just because it looked really pretty. But I thought no, stop. And they also have got the Paradox for 40 quid,
Which is pretty cheap.
which is pretty cheap. I mean that's not as much of a reduction as the other stuff, but that's
No.
still pretty cheap for a Paradox, which was a really fancy mod. But yeah, it's got loads of stuff on there. But
Talking of ridiculous sales, Flawless have got a ridiculous sale on at the minute. Seeing as we're on it, I was going to get a spare. I was going to get a spare build deck for the Oxford because they'd got it. They're normally what, 12 quid, I think, is the which isn't expensive. ESIG One had got them on sale at a fiver, but Flawless had got them for like £1.99. I'm like, wait, what? They've got loads of stuff at ridiculously cheap prices, and I'm talking a couple of quid. I would have just been buying anything else for anything else's sake, so I bought two build decks at £1.99. So I still spent £4, but I got two of them.
yeah,
And because I thought, well, I can't just make an order for £4 for £3.98. That's just silly. So I bought a £10 mystery box with 500ml of juice in.
right.
So I have no idea what that is, and some stock coils to go with.
Oh, so you haven't received it yet?
I haven't got it yet. No, no. DPD know it's coming, but they haven't got the parcel yet. Apparently, according to my DPD app.
So DPD haven't picked it up yet.
No, basically,
Yeah.
they've gone. Yeah, come fetch it, and they've gone. Nah, we're too busy with this Royal Mail strike. Oh God, now more strikes.
Yeah. Right, quickly go through other stuff. It's
sorry.
Same old. Cthulhu AAO with my purple ether in it, which I picked up a little while ago, which I don't know if I've shown on here yet or not. But got the wicking right on it now, and it's working a treat. Really like it. I basically did a couple of builds in it first to work out which air pin I like the most, and it's the 1mm air pin. So now I'll put a proper coil into it. And not a proper coil, but actually, no, it is actually a proper coil.
Okay.
From proper coils,
Right.
And yeah, and I'm using that, and that's working quite nicely in there. And I've been using another Squonker over Christmas because I like to have something there, and I've been using the Cerberus in that, but it's just like it's not really hitting hard because I think I had the resistance up about 0.4.
Okay.
And I think I want something a little bit lower, so I built this evening, and I took a wrap off of it.
Right.
But I built a 3mm. So this has come out exactly 0.4.
Oh, okay, so you took a wrap off it, but you did it 3mm instead of 2.5.
Yeah. So
basically, it came out exactly the same.
yeah. But for whatever reason, it seems to be hitting a bit harder, so I'm happy with it. So yeah, so I've got my SVB Blue Ghost with is that a Phenom?
Yeah.
Yeah, Phenom on it, given to me by Mr. Parker, and a Cyan Mod strip tip on top of that, and that's got Cerberus in it, and
very nice.
Nice.
Very good.
Very nice. So yeah, so that is what I'm vaping on. So Chandler,
yeah,
how was your Christmas? What's your favourite present that you got? And what are you vaping on?
Yeah.
And I have to ask, is the shirt one of the things you got for Christmas?
No, it isn't.
I thought it was for a minute.
No, we went to pick up something that we'd bought for. Kelly started buying stuff for people's birthdays.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, my daughter's birthday's not until October.
but is
Right,
she taking advantage?
October.
But is she taking advantage of the sales?
Yeah. She
That's
basically
fine.
went. She basically went. She'll love this. Ordered it. Right, we've got to go pick it up. Oh, okay. What is it? She told me, and it's like it's for a birthday. Okay, right. Hang on a minute. That's not well October. Yeah, but I'll have it. Okay. Will you remember we've still got it by October? Probably not. Okay. All right. So yeah. Anyway, and when we got this, I'm quite proud to say that I bought this from the cancer research charity shop that was next door.
Oh, nice.
There you go, £3. But, you know, look at that bargain.
Cool. Is it a Jammy Dodger shirt?
Is it a Jammy Dodger shirt?
It's like it's got Jammy Dodgers written on the chest.
Honestly, I paid no attention to what it said on the patches, so I haven't actually got. You could say I fucked your mum or something, and I wouldn't know because I just literally haven't looked. Yeah, it has got some random patches on it, but yeah, it's something like Fred Perry or it's Lee Cooper. I don't know. It's something like that. I'm not taking it off to look. Can't be asked.
You see, I did the opposite. I took a load of stuff to the cancer research charity shop the other day.
Okay.
Because I went out and bought some stuff in the sale. So I bought some new clothes and just shipped the old ones out.
I tend to do that. We've got a St Luke's hospice down the road that we use sometimes, and yeah, we occasionally do the whoever. But yeah. I'm very good at taking a bag full of stuff and coming back with stuff.
See, I never do that. I never buy anything. I'm lucky because I never buy anything in charity shops because they've never got any clothes that I would like anyway.
No,
because it's in the one near here. I think it's basically all women's stuff anyway.
Yeah,
and I purposely don't go to the DVD section because I know I'd be tempted otherwise. So I don't. I just literally go in, hand my bag over, give them a gift aid card, and walk straight out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. Basically, normally when I go into a charity shop, they've never got anything in old man fat bastard size. Never. It usually stops at a large. A couple of weeks we went in a charity shop. Home Firth we'd gone to. Went in there. It was like, oh, here's a nice shirt, double XL, brilliant. I'm like, okay, I like that. I'll have that. I looked at the label and it said it wasn't a slim fit. It was a super slim or an extra slim fit or something. I looked at it and went, I'm going to try this shirt on first. And I kind of put it on and went, that is not going to do up. So yeah, even though it was a double XL, how's that work?
Double XL. The amount of people that could wear a double XL super slim.
Yeah.
That's got to be, I don't know.
That's got to be someone that's like Mark's height, and yet not an inch of fat on him.
Yeah, it's literally has to be, and no muscle either.
No. Yeah, oh god, yeah. Because as I put my arm in the sleeve,
yeah.
I mean, I haven't got any muscles, not on my arms.
Yeah,
it's all flab.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm putting my arms in, going, that's a little tight.
Yeah, you're literally talking like how Gareth Southgate used to be.
Pretty much, basically.
Just stick figure, but very tall.
Pretty much. But yeah, anyway, there you go. I've lost my thread. Christmas. Oh yeah, that was fine. Christmas Day. Went to see my mum and dad on the Saturday. Callie was feeling a bit iffy. We had Christmas Day on the Sunday because that's when Christmas was. And then spent the entire rest of the week going, I don't feel very well, and stayed in bed. So yeah, I had some time off so I could be ill. Nice.
Always good when that happened. So what was it? Did you catch the?
I don't know.
Was it like the flu bug that's been going around?
Kelly had had flu. She'd had runny nose and a bad cough, and just felt rough as old boots. Whereas I didn't get runny nose or a sore throat, but I got a cough and just felt completely knackered and
Yeah,
lethargic and muscle ache.
Yeah,
But I didn't have
loads of
any
people
other
like that.
cold. I wouldn't have said it was flu or a cold. It wasn't COVID because I tested for that.
Yeah,
Either that or the tester kit that we've got is probably out of date. But
that's
yeah,
right, that'd be right.
so anyway, there you go. That was Christmas. That was pretty much it.
But then I suppose at least you had plenty of time to sit down and watch the TV, didn't you? So
Yeah, yeah, but I did do the traditional dad thing of watching a movie and then going, "Oh, there's the ending. What happened in the middle?" So just completely nodding off through
see,
pretty
my
much everything.
my dad has a different tactic. What he does is he puts on a movie.
Yeah.
Then when the adverts come on, he switches over to another channel and watches a bit of the movie on there. And then if he remembers, he flicks back. You end up watching half of two movies, but out of order.
Okay.
And my dad's been doing that for years. And yeah, it's just like my mum forces him to record everything now because she's clearly had enough of it. And it doesn't matter too much when it's just her and my dad, because in the evenings when mum sits down, bless her, she sort of nods off.
Yeah.
So she doesn't realise what she's missed. I mean, she knows she's missed something, but she doesn't. So if dad's flicking between channels, she's kind of...
She probably doesn't even realise that it's a completely different movie.
Yeah, sometimes. Probably not, because some of the dross my dad watches is like... It's just like going back in time there. It's just like this, it's families, God bless them. But yeah, it's like, I'm just used to like sitting there and having something. Yeah. I mean, I live a strange life anyway, because I'm sat there all evening with something on the telly whilst I play a video game. So I've got a movie on, but I'm playing my game. Sort of two, because I'm unstable. I have two TVs.
Okay.
So
fair
I
enough.
have two TVs next to each other because I
You
never
have to
throw
have a
anything
separate
out.
TV to your gaming TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, no, I'm with that.
But-
I'm totally down with that one. Yeah.
Yes, I am in a privileged position.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I can't throw stones. I do weird stuff as well. But yeah, just the TV thing is like, yeah.
I want to know what we're going to do in the. Can you imagine as we're getting older, it's going to be a case of halfway through playing your game and it's like, you wake up again going, hang on a minute, I'm on a completely different level. How did that happen? What?
No, what you do is you'll be sitting there and you'll be running, and then you'll nod off, and then you wake up and you're just running into a corner.
Yeah, you're just in a corner going like this.
It's in a corner, just like. That's what our equivalent will be. That's what will happen.
The
to
traditional
people like
GTA
us.
run, you're running, and then all of a
It
sudden
is.
there's a wall.
It is going to be.
Buff.
Yeah, it's going to be like Assassin's Creed running just in the wall, or like Assassin's Creed, and like your character's constantly going up a wall and falling back down again.
Okay.
That's what it's going to be.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, vaping on. Yeah, I'm vaping stuff. Would you? Yeah.
Do you still vape?
Yeah, it's 20 past 9 and I haven't even mentioned what I'm vaping on. It's like,
We started late anyway.
yeah, we did. I've mentioned it already. Oxvar Velocity with the RBA deck in it, and a very nice drip tip.
Cyan Mod stripped it.
Sam Mod's drip tip that is quite matchy. I quite like it.
It's not bad. That drip tip is quite good. It matches a lot of things, doesn't it?
If I do it that way, you see, like it's got blue in it, you see. So if I
Yeah.
do it, so it's got the blue and the yellow that kind of match. If I turn it round that way, it's just green.
Green, yeah,
and
quite
doesn't match
as
at
well.
all. But hey, there we go. But yeah, that way it's perfect.
That way it works.
Yeah. So either way, it works really well. And in here, no vape came out of that whatsoever.
In there, you've got an empty tank.
In there, I have got an empty tank. That's why I took a drag and remembered it tasted burnt a minute ago, so I'm not going to take one. That did have some homemade custard in there.
Right.
that I thought was really good, but we're going to come to that in a sec. Mouth to lung. I've got my mouth to lung setup that I've had this week. It's not
Nice.
it's not a it's not in a billet box or it's not a borrow. It's not a Spire. What's the billet box that's really good for mouth to lung that we really like that I now can't remember the name of?
What, the box? Cubics.
The Cubics. Thank you. The Cubics. It's not Cubics. I've dug out.
That's got to be one of the first times we've actually managed to remember something on this channel.
That's quite impressive, isn't it?
Without Mark, we normally have to go when it's just the two of us. We normally have to go to chat because our brains don't work very well.
It's like I can't remember the name of it. What's it called? My brain's gone. Let's ask chat. Yeah, well done. So I've got the Brunhilde mouth to lung because I dug that out, and I've got it on the converter because it actually looks great.
It's all matchy-matchy.
It's all matchy-matchy. It is ridiculously heavy, but I like knowing my mod is in my pocket. And it vapes really well. And I've got some jackfruit in it that tastes exactly like Wrigley's Juicy Fruit.
Oh, nice.
It is nice, and I'm puffing on this quite happily, but the converter turns itself off after 10 minutes. So you have to 5-click it to get it to come back on. And it's still not coming on. Look, it works. Look, just it's fine. And because I'm at home and I get to play with stupid, silly things. Hang on a minute, I can't hold this too close to the camera.
No, you can't. You'll hold it like at the back of the room.
There you go. So okay. I've got this is my Steam Crave setup. I've got the Hadron 220 that I got off the lovely Matt Waits with my Aromomizer Plus V2 that I've put the extension tank on just because. No other reason for the extension tank other than because.
Well, if you've got it, you might as well use it, and it saves you having to refill.
It does. Literally, I don't need the batteries. Dual 21700 batteries, and the batteries run out before the tank does. Mm-hmm. It's it's decent enough capacity without the extension. But inside that, I found in my cupboard that I didn't realise I'd got I got the bottle. Some focus Bang Bang Biscuit.
Bang Bang Biscuit.
It's called Bang Bang Biscuit. It's from Chef's Flavors, who are now unfortunately no longer trading, and it is a custard cream flavour, and it is ridiculously good. When you mix it up and go, I've had this in my cupboard for at least 6 months and not mixed it. I bought it. I got told it. Yeah, you got to try it. It's right nice. Okay, all right, I'll give it a go. Bought it, but didn't mix it up. So I thought, I know, I'll give it a go. And now I'm going, bollocks, I can't get any more. Because they've shut. And I went back to my custard that was in me Velocity, which I was quite happily enjoying, and I'd been vaping on this Bang Bang Biscuit all day. I've gone back to the custard and gone, oh, this is horrible. What is this? Disgusting.
Oh no. So you've tasted forbidden fruit now.
Does anybody know anywhere else that sells either a one-shot or concentrate? Sod it, a short fill. I don't care. Custard cream that is really nice. I've been told Tub Thumping Brews. Custard cream is supposed to be good.
Yeah, Tub Thumping Brews was supposed to be good.
Or if anyone's got a recipe for custard cream. But
maybe that one will be available somewhere else at some point.
Maybe.
Hopefully. You never know.
But yeah, so I'm like, wow, that is really good. So if anyone's bought some and it's in the back of your drawer and you've completely forgotten to mix it up, go and get it out. It's right nice.
Mick says Digby's.
Digby's do a nice custard cream.
Apparently so.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Give that one a look at some point.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, so there you go, and I've got my billet box with the atemporal in it, and that's got the that's got the custard cream in it as well.
That's good. So is that literally all you have of the custard cream?
That's sorry.
Is that all? Have you used up all your concentrate?
I've used up all
that?
the concentrate. It made up about 100. It was 150 ml.
Ah, right.
Yeah, I mixed it at 20%. It said 25% on the bottle. You know me. So I mixed it up for 20.
I just automatically mix everything up at 20% because it's easier for my brain to work it out.
Yeah.
So that's just that's what I do. Everything gets mixed at 20%.
Does say 25%? Yeah, it says mix at 25% in that corner there. I just looked at that and went 25%. That's excessive. 20% will do.
Yeah.
So what's that? 30 ml bottle, 150 ml. So yeah, I've probably got about 10 ml left in the bottle now after filling this up.
That's true. Yeah, you've got about 100 ml in that one tank.
Yeah, that's kind of most of it.
You'll have to make sure you turn the wattage down.
Basically, seriously, this is what I've done. I mixed up 150 ml. I then put it all into a 120 ml short fill and put the rest in here.
So you have literally 30 ml in there.
No, the rest it went in here, and then I filled up the atemporal, and that took up everything. And the 120 ml. To be fair, the 120 ml bottle is filled literally to the brim.
To the brim, so there's probably about 125 ml in there.
Yeah. So I've managed to get 35 ml squeezed between the steam crave and the atemporal. I think the steam crave takes about 20 ml to fill it.
Yeah, must be. Yeah, probably 10 ml in the other one. So
yeah, 5 ml in there.
Yeah,
in that one. So anyway, there you go. Yeah.
Well, let's put it this way. Hopefully, after you've vaped it for a week, hopefully it'll be one of those ones where it's really nice at first, but after you've vaped it for a while, you go off it.
Yeah,
just tell yourself
I don't want to go off it. It might do. Yeah, I think it is one of those. I think it's one of those flavors where you vape the hell out of it. Go, this is amazing, and then after a while you just go, let's try something else.
Yeah,
and you forget about it.
After a while, you go, that just tastes like air.
Yeah, there are some flavors that do that, don't they?
There's a lot like that, but there are flavors that you have to go. I mean, I know, and he admitted it to me, that is with the ginger from Neon Sauce.
Yeah,
and that's very much one of those ones. You take a few drags of it, it's perfect. But if you try to vape it all day, the flavor just goes. But then you put it down for a day, come back to it, and it's back there again. So there are flavors that are like that you need to use sparingly.
I've got a cupcake flavor that concentrate. I mixed it up and first tried it and went, oh, this is cupcake. It's perfect. It's spot on. It tastes like a vanilla cupcake. You can taste the fluffy creaminess of a cupcake, and I've never got that flavour off it again, ever. Doesn't matter what concentration I mix it at. It's like I can't get that flavour off it. It's bonkers. Even what I mixed it up in after it had stood for a couple of days, it was like I don't know, how do they do that? It's like some magic thing, you know, like when you're in a shop and you pick up a bar of I don't know, potpourri and go, oh, it smells really nice, and then you take it home and it doesn't smell of anything.
Yeah, or the best one is basically when you go to an expo, you try the juices and you're like, that's a really, really good juice, I'm going to buy some of that. You buy it, you get it home, you pour it into a thing, and you're like, that tastes nothing like what I tried. That's I can tell it's the same flavour, but it was much better when I had it there.
When I was in, I don't know whether it's a case of the sheer excitement of the first try, or the fact that you're at an expo or something. But you try that and go, wow, this is incredible. You buy like 5 bottles of it, take it home and go, it's all right.
Yeah, it's the starving man analogy. Whereas if you haven't eaten for a long time and someone gives you a cracker, it'll be the most flavourful thing you've ever tasted. But if you eat nothing but crackers for a few days, you'll be like, this is just a cracker.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and I stole that from Eddie Murphy, and that joke wasn't completely about crackers. If
Okay.
anybody in the chat has ever seen Raw, you'll probably know what I'm talking about.
Just knowing what Eddie Murphy's like and his jokes, I pretty much can.
You can guess what the analogy was about.
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go. So yeah, that's what I've been vaping. Yeah, pretty much. So, this is where we run out of content, isn't it?
As I said, the reason we want the Hatch episode long is because we'll see how we go. But yeah, no, it's been that's all right.
New
So
stuff.
what was your favourite present you bought?
Oh yeah, favourite present
You got given?
I got given my. I got it before Christmas. I've got a tiny little. Can you see it? This tiny little mixing desk.
Yeah.
Which is incredibly useful. So that probably. And I got a pair of Crocs.
Unironically, right now this is an interesting one, and chat, you can come in on this as well. Are you a family that does lists for people to buy you stuff, or are you a family that just goes out and buys presents for people? So do you make a list, give it to your significant other, and then she'll buy you whatever from her and whatever from the kids, or are you a family that just buys presents for each other? Because there are two types of people in the world, and in our family we're a list family, but my brother-in-law isn't a list person.
Right.
So, and he likes it that way, and we've got no problem with that. But all he ever gets from me is vouchers. because the reason is because I don't trust my own instincts. So I don't want to buy somebody something that they don't like or aren't going to use. So I'd much rather know what you want and buy you it, and then you've got something you actually wanted, than buy something I think you might like. You open it up, go, that's brilliant, thanks, and then it goes in a cupboard.
Yeah, fair enough.
So what type of family are you?
We don't make lists.
Chat, you say the same thing.
Yeah, we don't make lists, but it's what do you want for Christmas?
Yeah.
My mother-in-law is very good at. She tends to buy everybody. It's crazy. You get a big bag full of presents off my mother-in-law, whereas we buy them one. You know, here's your present. When she goes, yeah, here's yours, big bag, boff. She starts shopping pretty much, January sales, and just buys lots of little cheap things. Well, lots of bargains.
Lots of things.
Nice presents. Yeah, she got me a dressing gown. Oh, this awesome dressing gown with AC/DC across the back. What did my father-in-law say? Oh yeah, that's right.
For those about to bath, we salute you.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and it was. I think it was my father-in-law that spotted it and went in like that. Brilliant. So he bought it for me. And when he gave it me, he says, "You like Marvel, don't you?" I'm like, "What? Sorry." He thought it was Marvel. You thought AC/DC was a Marvel character?
Well, to be fair, I can see people's confusion. Yeah, maybe think he's the electric character.
Yeah, sorry. Can you tell that amused me? But I quite like AC/DC, and it's a black dressing gown, so I put it on and went, "Hey, look, I'm back in black," and everyone just looked at me and went, "What?"
Sad. And you're just like, exactly, and you just look at your children disappointedly.
Yeah, but to be fair, right. I expected my 70-year-old in-laws to actually potentially get that. I thought they might have gotten that one, but no, apparently not.
No, I think people in your 70s, that's probably a bit too late for them. I wouldn't expect my mum and dad to get that. joke.
Yeah. My
Expect
parents...
me mate to get it, but I wouldn't expect my mum and dad to get it. But
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, well, fair dues. Yeah, wasted joke, but there you go. Oh,
It was worth a try.
dear. I don't know. I'm now lost the thread. What were we asking? Oh, lists. So, yeah, no, we don't do lists. Really.
So in cup in the chat, so you got Mike Haynes said he made a list, didn't get anything off of it. Oh, bless you. Mick Blizzard, I'm at an age when I don't do presents or cars, just make sure the fridge is full of lager. That's fair. That's a plan.
Yeah, go with that one.
That's one way to go. Mr. Intense, best present I had was a box of Hawkstone Jeremy Clarkson cider. I bought it myself from Amazon. See, I was about to say something to that, but as you bought it for yourself, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah. Okay.
I was going to say, didn't that person like you very much? But it's fine.
Well, for example, my daughter, she goes to, well, she used to go to Army Cadets, and she polishes. So she is fanatic about polishing her boots, her parade boots. And she'd run out of polish, so she'd asked her Nanan if she says, "Can I have some parade gloss polish, please?" And she was like, she was really kind of like, "I can't wait. I've run out. I haven't got any polish left, but I'm gonna wait because I asked Nanan and she said she'd get me some." And come Christmas, she didn't get any kiwi polish. And then to top it all off, on the news yesterday, kiwi aren't going to sell anymore in the UK due to lack of demand. She's gutted. She's like, "Oh shit, Dad, you've got to buy me like loads." I'm like, "I'm not stockpiling polish just because kiwi had decided not to sell in the UK. You telling me that's going to stop us being able to get hold of it on Amazon?" I don't think so.
Yeah, if you just buy one of those big tins of it, that'll last about 10 years, and by that point you'll be able to get it again.
Nope. I've bought, because they do special offers on Amazon if you buy 2 tins. I've done that 3 times this year. Well, no, this would have been the 3rd time if I'd have bought it before Christmas, but I didn't. So she's got through 4 tins in a year.
Is she dipping the shoe into the fucking polish?
If you see her shoes, literally, I have never seen anything like it. They're proper big army boots. They are army boots.
There's a lot to polish there. I can understand that.
Yeah. And literally, if you hold it up, you can see your reflection on the toe of the boot. It's not enough to, be able to have a shave in it or anything like that.
No.
But you can recognise the person staring back at you as you and not somebody else. Not that it would be, but you know what I mean. She's bonkers about polishing these boots. She really is.
Well, so, as obsessions go, there could be worse ones.
Yeah,
I think
boots. She polishes those boots like 3 times a week. She goes to cadets twice a week, but she's always polishing the damn things.
That's what it's right. I said I have in my 47 years, I think I've actually got through 2 tubs of polish. In the years that I've had I've got a little box that's got me polish in it and my brushes and my cloth stuff. And I obviously because grew up with my grandparents stuff like that, so I've always polished and I do it properly. Polish my shoes, polish them properly. That's how I was brought up, and that's how I do it. Your shoes last longer. But even with that, like I said, I get through maybe
like 3 different types of polish. She's got the normal polish, then she's got a beeswax polish, then she's got this parade gloss. She's got 2 sets of brushes and a special polishing cloth for her boots. She YouTubed how to polish her boots. So yeah. Anyway, there you go.
Well, I said basically yes. But Mike Haynes is dropping the knowledge on us with regards to the boots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, black gloss on the toe cap.
Yeah.
Bullying your boots, that brings back memories. So Mike, I'm guessing Mike may have been in the forces at some point.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, she's got, she's literally got to the point where there's so much polish on the boots that the polish is starting to crack and chip off, and it's not looking so good. She's not happy with it, so she's found out I've now got to buy her a 15 quid bottle of leather cleaner. So she's now going to clean the boots, take all the polish off, and start again.
So yeah, she may have been using a bit too much polish when she's polishing her boots. That was my first guess. All right, you got to be sparing with it, and you get the shine from the buffing. But I'm not. I'm sure she knows much more about polishing shoes than I do. She clearly does it more often than I do.
Yeah,
so I'm not going to comment.
She had basically she had a reputation at cadets for having the shiniest boots. Hey ho. What the hey? It keeps her quiet. She literally sits in a room.
That's it. It's the worst thing she could be doing. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming she's polishing her boots. Anyway.
Really don't go there.
No. Just
don't go there. So yeah, AC/DC was your favourite present.
Yes, because I literally have like worn it around the house.
Outside of the beautiful gift that your lovely wife gave you, that was clearly your favourite.
Yes, the mixing desk, but yeah, no, we have a tendency to. She basically she found a couple of weeks before Christmas there was a sale on gear for music, and that she'd seen, and gone, oh, do you want one of these for your podcast? I'm like, yeah, all right then. But she wouldn't wrap it up. It's like, no, you might have it now. Just don't bugger about. Wait until Christmas. You can use it beforehand. So I have been using it since November. But yeah, that was my Christmas present.
Just an update from Mike Haynes. He said she needs to burn the polish off. Now, Mike, I'm assuming, given that she is Chandler's child, him and flames don't go very well together. So I would suggest avoiding anything with a naked flame in that household.
Burn the polish off.
That is a recommendation. He's an expert in it. So
please tell me this doesn't involve like a blowtorch or something like that. You know, like when you're doing a flamblaying a thingamajig.
You mean flambe?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the word.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Look, I don't know how that. I'm assuming it's not just, you know, build a fire in the backyard and lob the boots in, because that probably wouldn't do it. But
no, I would say you probably wouldn't want to do that. No. I would say it would be much more that the flambeing method. I would guess.
I'm still skeptical on that one.
But that's what you used to do. Is you used to set light to the polish to soften it up. So if your polish is all hard when you open it, you just get a lighter, set light to it, and then see which flames, and that melts the polish a little bit, because obviously there's wax in it.
Yeah.
And that makes it smoother to put on.
I did find the trick. You know, if your polish cracks up and goes all crumbly in the tin.
Yeah.
You can if you heat it up in a water bath, but you add some VG with it, some vegetable glycerin, it melts with it, and that's basically part of what the wax was. VG. There you go.
Brings it back to life.
So polish it, bringing it back to vaping. Look at that.
VG, not just useful for vaping.
So yes, polish has VG in it. There you go. Oh my God. I hope no one's listening. I can see it in the newspapers. Vaping contains shoe polish. Yeah, God.
Yeah, just don't give it to a certain reporter on the BBC, because she'll do another answering questions thing. Did you see that?
No.
It was posted in the group. Anybody watching this, do not watch it. It is just annoying. Basically, this reporter, I would call her an intern. They do these things, 10 questions, where they suppose.
How long ago was this?
Quite recent.
Really? Okay. Right.
Yeah. So what they do is little. I think you've got to really search for this stuff. It's on like the BBC website, news website, and stuff like that. It's like 10 questions, and they had 10 questions on vaping.
Okay.
Basically, what this person had done had typed vaping into a search engine or vaping questions,
Oh no.
and then they had then used a combination of Wikipedia and Reddit
Oh
to
shit.
find the answers. The coup de grace
Yeah.
was she basically turned around and said, is vaping safe? And she used the famous old stat
Oh
of
no.
was it at least 3 people in the UK deaths have been connected to vaping. She said that, and I'm like, you didn't research jack shit.
Nope. They haven't.
So yeah, it is the one of the worst things.
And all
I've
three
seen
of
about
those were
vaping.
contaminated CHGAPTBD
Well, that
pods.
was the American ones. The UK ones, I'm assuming she's talking about all those tabloid headline ones,
No,
where the mother said vaping killed my son, and it wasn't vaping; it was something else.
there was a couple of those. I know there was one in. There was at least one in Manchester where it was
Right.
the same as the American,
Yeah.
the contaminated
So yeah, it will be those ones
weed pods.
that yeah. So it'll be that those ones that she found, or she found somebody talking about it on Reddit or something, and she used that as her response. It was just the worst thing. This person hasn't helped her career at all, I would say, by doing that, because it was like you've done no. And I said it wasn't a news article, and I said you'd really have to hunt for it if you wanted to find it. And I would recommend everybody not bothering.
Yeah.
Don't give them the clicks. It was usually, but that just really annoyed me, and it was one of those ones where I was trying to find the comment option or contact us option,
And there
then
wasn't one.
well, no, there. If I'd really wanted to, I could have done, but I calmed down quickly.
Oh,
So
okay.
I've got to a stage now where I go from irate to this shit isn't being part of my life a lot quicker than I used to.
Yeah.
So before I can actually do a tirade comment about something, I've already gone, fuck it, it's not important. But but that fuck, that
I usually,
annoyed me slightly on that one.
I sometimes write them. I actually get to the point where I've written it, or I've least I'm at least halfway through writing it, and then I read it back and go, no, you're going to sound like a twat. Like, you just leave it. What's the point? They're just going to argue back with you, and then they're not gonna bend their viewpoint, even if you go, yeah, look, the world is round. Look, it's definitely round.
It is literally that's the way you've got to look at people like that. They're flat earthers.
I nearly got caught on with those TikTok lives where it's like, yes, the Earth is flat. Convince me otherwise. I'm watching this going, that argument you just put forward is complete and utter total bollocks. I can wipe that out in seconds. And the people that were coming on and trying to argue with him, I'm thinking, yeah. And I was this close, and I'm like, what was the point?
No,
This bloke who's doing this TikTok video, I am 99% sure didn't think the world was flat in the first place.
he was doing it as a wind up.
He's just doing it for the shits and giggles, and I'm like, I just can't be arsed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. It's just like, that couldn't be bothered with that one. It's just like, yeah, just like that. Oh, sorry, Mike Haynes is going. Good. Have a good evening, sir. Have a good one. And
Bye.
Martsky has joined us in Twitch. Hello, sir. Happy New Year to you.
I was gonna. Oh, well, that's okay then. I was a bit concerned then. I thought we'd lost our viewer.
No, we've probably gained a view. Well, no, they said no.
We've lost one, gained one.
Yeah, we lost one and gained one, but in a different place. So
Basically, we still got somebody watching.
Yeah, there's at least we have
At
3
least
people
one.
on Twitch.
There is one person watching.
There's 3 people watching on Twitch. It's you, me, and Martsky on
Marvelous.
Twitch, and the rest of the folks are in YouTube. So
Okay.
at least they were when I started talking. They're probably gone now, but yeah.
Yeah. So,
But yeah.
should we do? Have you got anything for the boner board, mate?
Funny enough, I have.
Have you?
And I think it's something you probably want to talk about. So yeah, we'll have a look at it. So yeah, so the boner board, how we will do it this evening is we will basically just do it by looking at your numbers as they come up.
Hang on.
Because if we do it in Twitch, whatever Marsky says is going to win.
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, I can put the thing up if you really want.
No, do it. Yeah, put the thing up anyway.
Right. Okay. So
if we got the technology, you may as well do it. So at about 8:10 this evening, I was thinking, what can I put on the boner board? And this suddenly came to me because it's been the time of year of the top 10 list. So I subscribe to a podcast about gaming, and every year they do an end of year podcast where they basically do loads of lists of games, and it used to be quite funny, not as funny as it used to be, it is now, but the top 10 list is ubiquitous and, shall we say, it can be a little bit annoying.
Really? A little bit?
And just a tad. Like, I mean, as you were saying earlier, how many top whatever ever programs did you watch over Christmas and New Year while you were ill?
The top 10 cheeses of 2022. In 10, we have Brie. That's creamy loveliness.
Yeah, I mean, you got the used thing. Obviously, you got, and it's like it comes out every. It's like the top 10. Yeah, I'm sure you would have had the top 10 Christmas movies, top 10 Christmas number ones, top 10, and then just like the stuff from the year, whatever.
What can I remember seeing? Top 10 comedians. There were comedians on there. It's what gets me now with them is, man, it's all right having like an hour, maybe an hour, half hour, an hour of these like little anecdotal. Oh yeah, this is good. Yeah, the top 10 whatever's, top 10 Christmas songs, whatever. It's fine, but they don't do that anymore. It's like the top 50 or something, and it's like a 3-hour program. What? It's like always New Year's Eve on Channel 5. Basically, from like mid-afternoon until midnight, it is these. It's like maybe 2 of these programs. It's not many because they just last forever. And you get hooked in it. You're like, I've got to wait until the end because I need to know what's number 1.
Yeah, but you're always like, this should be number 1, and it never is. The one that should be number 1 is always 2 or 3, and there's something you've never heard of at number 1. It's a nightmare. For those of you in YouTube,
it's Mariah Carey again. All right, okay,
yeah. For those of you in YouTube that aren't quite sure what's going on, so basically in this, if you can go 1 to 5, basically 1 means it's completely rubbish or proper nutty. 2 is getting the bin. 3 is meh. 4 is that'll do. And 5 is oh my fucking god. So it's basically scale 1 to 5, 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. Just stick the number into chat or whatever comment you want to, and we will top them up at the end. But yeah, but it is. It's the. As I said, it is. It's always the thing of, it's like top 10. Top 10 Christmas songs, and for 20 years it was Wham was always number 1, and then Mariah Carey came along and just went like that. But it's just it's like the top 10 Disney movie, and like you say, it's the programs that you watch that are 2 hours long where it's like the top 100 of whatever, and it's like, I don't care, just no.
Oh yeah, top 100 they do now, don't they?
Yeah, the 2 movies like top 100 top 100 movies of all time, or just. But you've got that. There's that side,
Yeah.
And then there is the other side, which is especially with I haven't seen many this year, but I know it's popular with like YouTube and stuff like that. There will be, I'm sure there will be channels out there, especially in vaping, where
Hmm.
it comes to the end of year and a reviewer goes, right, I'm going to do the top 10 list of things that I tried this year, which is fair enough.
Or
But everybody
the
does them.
best pod systems of 2022.
Yeah, you probably,
I've
I'm
seen
sure
that
there will
one.
be
I'm not
people
saying
out there
by
that do
who, but
that.
yeah, best pod systems of 2022.
Yeah, exactly. But having said that, whenever I'm looking for, I did it just today when I was looking for a item on Amazon. I was looking for a Dremel, basically.
Or Dremel.
So yeah,
Okay.
so I've not owned one. I need one. I'm going to buy one. I'll never use it. I want one just in case. So
Yeah, okay, fair play.
so I look
Alright.
up Dremel on Amazon because that's
Yeah.
the brand name I know, and then I go, oh, hold on a minute, and then you type in best tool, best Dremel or dress.
Best
I can't remember the
tool.
name of them there. Best Dremel. I can't remember
Multi-tool.
the name of the multi. That's the one. Best multi tool
Yeah.
2022.
Oh, okay.
And you put that, and then it goes to a review website that has their 10 best. So,
I'll be honest with you. I did
so
that
things
when
like that. I use that sort of thing all the time. So they are very useful in certain circles. So a list of specific things is very
Yeah.
very useful.
I did do that with my when I got my work headset. Best wireless headset for Zoom. Top 10. Okay.
Exactly. And then but that's the only thing with the one that you always discount number one because that's going to be too expensive. You always have to
That
go
one,
straight-
yeah.
You go straight mid table.
Yeah.
Which are like if number one's a 9.7 on their
Yeah.
scale, you go for the 9.5 because that's when you're in the
Because
reasonable money.
always the number one is, this is amazing. It does everything right. It costs you £150,000.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like,
This is,
no.
yeah. It's like I said when I was looking at the Dremels. Like the top one was obviously a actual Dremel, but it was like a super duper kit, £150. No, I'm not
Yeah.
interested in that. £40. That's the one I'm interested in. It's just,
Yeah.
but it appears.
It's like
again-
cars, isn't it? It goes, all right, what is the best family car? And number one, it's the Jaguar XFQ series. Brilliant. Yes, I'm not buying that fucker.
Exactly, yeah. And it's just like, but having said that, it's laziness on my part because obviously I look at them and then I do research on those particular things. But I'm trusting somebody I've never heard of. I'm
Yeah.
assuming they've done their due diligence because they put a score next to it.
Yeah.
And I'm trust there. But those are useful in that sense because if I'm looking for something and I have no knowledge on the subject, I need a starting point.
Yeah.
So if I've got because I don't even know the brand names, I don't know what I'm looking for. So if I've got a list that's got at least got a few brand names on it, then
Yeah.
I can start searching from there. So they are useful. So
Yeah.
they're very annoying, but at the same time useful. So I would probably put them on a meh.
On a meh.
Myself.
Okay.
What do you think?
I just put them straight into proper nutty.
So proper nutty for you.
Yeah.
So and you already have done. So I can't actually see that. So
Yeah.
we're in the lower end now. So let's. Have
I must admit, I think Mark may have sneakily tweaked this because I think his vote counts a little bit heavier than everybody else's, seeing as there's only 2 votes in there at the moment.
Well, I think your vote obviously weighs very heavily
Yeah.
because only you and him have voted, and your vote has counted twice,
3 times actually.
3 times.
Yeah,
So
I think I'm gonna have a
can't see
look in the
screen big
settings
from
just
here.
to see because I think the settings on the
Oh no! It got weighted at one point, didn't it?
yeah.
A certain somebody weighted their vote. So yeah, so I think that's weight. But yeah, so it's on the bad side of things there. So we've got Mr. Intense is a meh. Mickley's getting the bin. Graham's a meh. Layback Vape Show is a meh. Mr. Intense thought Rage Against the Machine was the best Christmas song. It was Christmas #1, but it wasn't the best Christmas song. Get into that. Graham said a good one. Top 10 movie mistakes you missed. Those things are fucking. YouTube is full of those fucking. I've seen a few in the. I'm going to go on a rant. It's going to stop.
Oh, here we go.
I've seen a few YouTube videos where they're talking about like movie mistakes and movie and some of the things they're looking at, going, you've spent way too much time looking at them because nobody would ever give a shit about any of them.
What was right. I do remember there was a period drama. I can't remember which one it was, but there was a very popular period drama where you can see in one of the shots a sports car drive past.
That's a good one.
It's like, how did they miss that?
You got the famous, obviously, Game of Thrones. There was a Starbucks cup, wasn't there? I think at some point.
Was it?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Google that one. And obviously, the famous one was Star Wars, where the stormtrooper bangs his head, which was the one that was going around for years.
Yeah, but that may well have been an accident. But you have that feeling that he probably left it in on purpose.
They wouldn't have. No, they probably didn't even spot it in the edit. It's one of those things. Unless you're looking for it, you wouldn't spot it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so yeah, I know. So Murray Robertson goes for a 2, put it in the bin, and Andrew Wiltshire goes for a 3. I'm saying, looking at it, I say it probably goes towards the bin myself.
Get in the bin.
Because I could sit here and wait it all I want, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to say that deserves a binning, I think, quite happily.
And everything is completely subjective. I mean, I know damn well a hell of a load of people watching at the moment would end up in the bin.
Well,
but
no,
I love it.
Everything is subjective. Like I said, says the man who owns the ugliest Aspire box in the world.
Again, that is sentimental, and you know, it's a
mental.
one-off.
It's mental. Yes, I agree with you on that.
Okay, yeah, true.
It is definitely mental. I'm sure. Yeah. The day when I wind up in the straitjacket and there's a psychiatrist chatting to me, that will come up. But so that gets in the bin, and I think that's a just place for it for the top 10 list. So thank you very much for chat for helping us with that.
There you go. So yeah, cool.
Yeah. So that's all I managed to come up with for the board. So that's the board for another week, and I think we've hit it, haven't we? Really, we've got there
pretty much. Yeah. Okay, we did start late, but shh. They never noticed.
Yeah, we did. We did start like we've been going 83 minutes according to YouTube. I never knew it told you the number, but it does.
Does it? Did it? That's quite impressive.
Yeah, it tells you on YouTube. We've been waffling on for 83 minutes, and a significant amount of people have stayed.
1 hour and 23 minutes and 36, 37, 38 keeps changing.
Yeah, God bless you all for staying with us.
Yeah, you nutters. You complete lovely nutters.
Yeah, helping these two very strange people continue. Have you ever heard the phrase "Don't watch it, only encourages them"? Well, you know, you're all part of that tonight.
Yeah. Don't encourage them. Yeah, you do. You do.
It doesn't. Yeah, but yeah, it's been. Yes. As always, it's good to start another year off.
Yeah, I mean, what we on third of? I mean, we're not even. We're on the 3rd day of the year, and we've already done a show. I mean, look at that.
Yeah,
100% ratio so far.
For consistent, we have done one every week this year.
Yes, every single Tuesday. Awesome. How long do you think we can keep that up?
Haven't missed a week.
No.
I'm not making resolutions, and I'm not tempting fate.
No. I was going to say I'm trying to. I'm getting into. I managed to do it without screwing up the audio this time. So I'm getting a little bit carried away, and I'm wanting to try and pretty up the OBS thing, and make it look a little bit fancier.
So this year we are dedicating that we are going to break this stream in new and interesting ways, because you've got to, you're expecting the audio one now. We need to give you things you're not expecting.
But I'm kind of concerned, because I was like, okay, let's get a nice animated background and do this and blah blah blah, and it's going to look awesome. And as I looked on Zoom, it went, yeah, your PC ain't good enough to have an animated background on Zoom. I'm like, great. So if you're, I wonder if this will work then. Because if your computer can't handle it, what will happen when I do this? Yeah, my computer's quite happy, but as far as it's concerned, all it's getting is the feed off you. I mean, you know, what's you know.
I quote from a very famous Christmas movie: "Sitting on the beach, earning 20%."
Yeah, very good. And who needs
that now? I knew as soon as I did that, I was going to fucking set you off. I shouldn't have done it.
Who needs an animated background when I've got this? It's like, yay!
You're just a wet dream for you, that, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, and even the new doctors, when they oh, I love this. Yeah, I'm pointing. Look, there you go. I'm pointing. Where the fuck's my finger gone? It's up.
Yeah, it's because it's the background. So the background's taking over from your finger.
Yeah. The TARDIS console is at my finger. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. So, Dave,
I do like the fact that
my arm's gone now.
No, because of the hole in your headset, isn't picked up, so you can see your actual background in pockets behind you.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. That's kind of freaky weird. Just this. It's on this side, isn't it? Oh no, both sides. There's the door. Oh yeah, look, the door window right next to my head. Oh, okay, that is rather freaky.
It's simple things, please, and simple minds. This is what you come to see every week.
Yeah, absolutely. It's because I just can't be asked to try and figure out how to set up the green screen, and if I do that, I'm stuck with it.
You come here to watch us simple-minded folks so as you can feel better about your lives. That's what we're here for. We're here to show you that your lives are good.
Yes.
Enjoy yourselves.
So on that note, Dave, don't forget, mate.
Yeah.
Don't just live life.
Uh-huh.
Own it.
Cool. One day I'm going to have control to end that. Actually, one day I'm just going to put stop. No, because I can't end the call. I'm going to work out a way to do it once.
You can end the call, but it'll just leave me here on my own. Yeah.
And
still in charge.
And if I mute you, it only mutes you on my thing. So I can get away with never hearing it again.
That is true.
But unfortunately, the viewers are stuck with it. But you know,
I need to come up with something better, don't I? Really?
No, that's your thing. It's fine.
Right.
That's your thing. That's your thing that you created. And yeah, stick with it.
Not my fault. It's shit. Well, technically. Maybe.
It's not my fault, it's shit, even though I came up with it.
Yeah, all right. It is. Oh, for God. See you next week. Bye.
Take care, everybody. See you later.
VTUK.